Kaylee Grant. I'm the district ranger for Gold Beach Ranger District, and before that I was the district botanist for Gold Beach and Powers Ranger District. So gorse is an invasive plant in the pea family, and it was brought here by Scottish sheep farmers as a hedgerow to keep their sheep in a certain area. It's highly flammable, so it is a problem for fuels. It's a problem for the timber industry as well, because then trees can't grow up through those gorse fields, and so it's one invasive plant that everybody is on board with trying to keep out.
My name's Jim Prohl, and I'm one of the volunteers at Bandon's History Museum, and we're all amateurs here, but we've had a museum in Bandon since 1976, and the biggest story in our museum, of course, is the 1936 Bandon fire. The gorse definitely played a role in the fire, and whether the town would have burned if there wasn't gorse in the environment or not, we're not really sure. And one of the good questions is, did the gorse spread the fire, or did the fire spread the gorse? Because a lot of land that burned up in the fire eventually then became covered with gorse, but there was also a heavy gorse cover around town before the fire. Gorse burns very, very fast and very hot. The 1936 fire is not our only gorse fire. And whether it causes fire or not, the gorse is a terrible invasive plant.
We have a really strong early detection rapid response program for gorse. We look for it when there's any ground disturbing activity, and we do surveys every year to try to keep it off the national forest. On the local fires, one of the best ways to manage for gorse is to wash vehicles, trying to make sure their vehicles and equipment are being washed before they move into an area that doesn't have gorse, so we're not spreading seeds from one place to another. It's one of our high priority species for managing on the forest, but there's also a lot of partners on the Elk River that have been managing gorse, and so the Friends of the Elk River have been treating populations of gorse, and then there's a lot of landowners who have been working through watershed councils to get funding to treat gorse on their lands. Also, the Coquille Indian tribe, the land that they have north of the fire, they've done a lot of treatment.
Some of the natures of gorse, too, the fact that the seeds can stay in the soil for decades, and that it sort of propagates with fire a little bit, make it really hard to get rid of. So we'll never get rid of it, but we need to be persistent in trying to keep it under control.
And any little bit of prevention that we can do now goes a long ways towards the future of the work that we have on this landscape, trying to keep gorse off of it.